Greetings and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jane. I go by Princess Etch, and for the last 20 plus years, I have been an Etch A Sketch artist. It has been my full-time profession for over 5 years, and today I am excited to teach you how to draw a paragon of childhood, the cool S shape. So I wanted to show everyone what it looks like at the beginning. And this is something that I encourage everyone to maybe have a drawing or a picture of that they can look at as they work today. This is an excellent early Etch A Sketch thing to learn how to draw because this uses straight lines and diagonals, which are both early Etch A Sketch skills. So without further ado, let me switch out this Etch A Sketch and we're going to begin. So the very first thing that we're going to want to do today is figure out where we'd like to begin. And I would like to start near the top of the inside line here, all right? So to do that, we need to find out where the stylus is inside of your Etch A Sketch. Every Etch A Sketch is going to be starting at a random spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the line where I want it to be, which will be maybe a little bit lower than that. How about there? And then when you shake the Etch A Sketch, like so, and then place it back down, the stylus will be where you last left it. All right, so step one, we are going to draw a long straight line by turning the right knob inward or counterclockwise. And we'll make it just about that long. So the next step is going to require the use of a diagonal line. And to create a diagonal line, you need to turn both knobs simultaneously. And we're going to make an effort to turn both knobs at the same speed as well. So to create a diagonal line that goes toward the right and down, we need to turn the left knob clockwise or toward the center of the Etch A Sketch, and the right knob counterclockwise or also toward the center of the Etch A Sketch. So I'm going to take it nice and slow. As I've said in previous tutorial videos, Etch A Sketch is not a race. So we'll stop right about there. Alright, at that point we need to draw another straight line, always referencing your cool S-shaped drawing or photo you're looking at. And we're going to make this line the same length as this line up here. Perfect. So once we get to this point, we want to make sure that there's plenty of room below and above still. So now we're going to create a diagonal line that essentially meets where this first vertical line was. So to create a diagonal line that's going toward the left and down, we're going to turn both knobs toward, let me think for a moment. We're turning the left knob counterclockwise and the right knob counterclockwise as well. There we go. I do apologize for the occasions when and I'm just going back and forth to make it nice and clean. On the occasions where it's difficult for me to describe the orientation of turning the knobs, it's because I'm so used to using the Etch A Sketch that I don't have to think about it. So once you get that diagonal line, right at the bottom of the tip of the cool S shape, we're now going to bring it back up and essentially mirror the shape we just created here. So to do that, we need to turn both knobs outward, or the left knob will be counterclockwise, the right knob will be clockwise. And we're going to try to perfectly mirror this diagonal line we created before. And you'll notice that I will be stopping essentially at the same spot here. There we go. Just like that. So the next step is to create another vertical line, this time going up. So to create a vertical line going up, we're going to turn the right knob only, and we will be turning it clockwise or away from the center of the Etch A Sketch. Just like so. And you'll notice that I made this vertical line the same length as the vertical line on the right side. So this is where it gets a little bit tricky, and it's another reason why I encourage people to have a photo of the cool S shape near them. I'm going to create a short diagonal line. It's not going to go all the way toward here, but it's going to go roughly halfway. So to make the diagonal that goes both up and toward the right, we're going to turn both knobs clockwise or toward the right. And I'll stop right about there. Like I said, very short diagonal line. Then we need to make another diagonal line that's parallel to this one. So we'll start with the bottom half of that diagonal line. And to do that, we're going to turn both knobs inward. And I'll stop right here. And now I'm going to make my last vertical line for the bottom half of the cool S shape. So to do that, I turn the right knob toward the center or counterclockwise. Just like that. And then I stop the line to be at the same stopping point as the other lines before. At this point, we're roughly halfway done with the cool S shape, so good job everyone so far who's been following along. Now we need to retrace the other half of this diagonal line, and we're going to finish it up and bring everything around town, as a famous sponge once said. So to go back up north, we're going to turn the right knob clockwise. There we go. And now we need to make a diagonal line that goes up and toward the left. So to do that, we're going to turn both knobs outward, or the left knob will be counterclockwise, the right knob will be clockwise. And we can take it nice and slow. And if you find that you may not have perfectly retraced that diagonal you made earlier, no worries, doesn't have to be perfect, especially on your first try. So you'll notice where I stopped kind of intersects with this vertical line and the point of where this vertical line starts to become a diagonal line. Once you get to that point, you're going to turn the right knob north, and to do that, we're going to turn it clockwise, just like so. And I'll stop right there, which is like the same height of where this first line is. And now we need to make a diagonal line that goes up and toward the right. So to do that, we're going to turn both knobs clockwise or toward the right. Perfect. So once you get your line to essentially be at the same spot, just north of the original starting spot, we're now going to make a diagonal line going downwards. So to go downwards, we need to go down and toward the right. So to do that, we're going to turn both knobs inwards. So the left knob will be going clockwise, and the right knob will be going counterclockwise. And I'll stop right about there. Yet again, we'll be making another vertical line to correspond with these two vertical lines, which should all be roughly the same length. So I will make it until that point there, then I'll stop, and by making that line, I turn it counterclockwise. And now we finish up the cool S shape by closing this gap here. And to close this gap, we need to make a diagonal line that goes both down and toward the left. And to do that, we turn both styluses, or both knobs I should say, toward the left. And you'll see a little speck where the stylus is parked right now inside of the Etch A Sketch, and that is how you make the cool S shape. I hope everyone watching this enjoyed this experience. If you followed along, please feel free to share photos of your cool S-shaped drawing. If you didn't get it right the first time, no worries. It took me 20 plus years to be as comfortable with Etch A Sketch as I am today, and even still, this is not completely symmetrical and perfect. So keep it up, you're doing great, and best of luck with your continued Etch A Sketching. If you'd like to see more tutorial videos, check out my channel, and hopefully you can learn some more Etch A Sketch tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, everyone.